Hey everyone, I'm Elsie Gamer, and welcome back to Deathmark. In the last video, we, completed our, Hanehiko investigation, saved Moe, and, lifted Hanehiko's curse. So, let's continue on.
何かご用でしょうか?
Yes, I'm retiring to bed.
おやすみなさいませ.
Another night greets me. It's been 3 days since the investigation, and not one glimmer of hope for me. Time idles by as death draws ever closer to claim me. The mark that brings death. The only way to escape it is to defeat the spirit that gave it to me. But I have no clue where that spirit is right now. Maybe things would be different if that specialist, Saya Kujo, was alive. A knock breaks my train of thought. How long you planning on sleeping? You're pretty relaxed for a guy who could die soon. The ex-detective, Satoru Mashita, the other mark-bearer, left the mansion, but he stayed behind. The other mark-bearers left. Yay! And, ugh. They're back to their happy lives, and I'm stuck with him. Mary was the cause. I guess she asked him to help as he was leaving. She went against Saya Kujo's wishes by doing that, but it seems it was for my sake. But I don't know about Mashita. Even if he was asked to stay, he has no reason to agree. What's that look? Not happy I stayed behind? Not really, but I'm grateful. Although, I'm not gonna say I want Tsukasa to stay, or Moe. They would just get probably killed. Cut that out, it's creepy. Flatter me all you want, but I won't forget you drove without a license. He's got a bad mouth as usual. His true intentions aside, I have to say I'm honestly grateful for his help. My amnesia could hit without warning, so I can't go out anywhere I want. He's been going around gathering information in my place. I saw some people from the force. Still no ruckus over H Elementary. But wait a second. That guard went missing. His company should be notified. That company is exactly the issue. It's run by Yakuza, thugs who have their eyes on the labor department. They don't want the police involved. Plus, in a shitty company like that, people up and walk out all the time. Yamashita, that was his name. Everyone thinks he up and split. I hear that's why they're having a hard time finding a replacement. Yeah, I could see that. But then again, if they did find the corpse, they're gonna keep quiet about it. If you didn't know if the school was haunted, it'd just be another abandoned building. The government wouldn't need to rush to find a new guard. Haha. I'm trying to speed read. The man lived alone, so a missing persons report wouldn't be filled soon. The school most likely won't come under suspicion until then. That's it for my report. He covered a lot of ground in a short time. Ex-detective. My tongue stopped working. Ex-detectives sure are handy. Did you bring up the mark of spirits when you were asking around? Do you think I'm an idiot? They'd be calling the loony bin. Even if the kids or I did bring them, bring them up. Who'd honestly believe us? Why waste my breath? Exasperated, he shrugs. Searching the mansion was on you, so did you find anything? It came up blank as well. Though, I've only gone through half so far. And some of the rooms were locked. Stuck without a warrant. Like you'd wait for something like that. I swallow the words before they come out. Oh yeah, Mary's asking for you. You should get going. I've been waiting for you. Mary is sitting primly on the couch, the same as always. It appears you are having a difficult time with your investigation. I do wish I could be of more use to you. I know you can sense mark bearers. Can you sense spirits too? If they were to come onto the grounds, I believe I could, yes. That doesn't sound particularly useful. Do you have any other abilities or powers? Indeed. I can view the vague shape of the course of a person's fate. Like predicting the future? Oh no, nothing quite so extreme. It is more akin to fortune-telling. It may or may not come to pass. I get it. That's why what you predicted earlier didn't actually happen. Did Mary tell you something? The truth you're seeking can be found here, or some such. Like a fool, I fell for it, so convinced. I'm such an idiot. A loud knock sounds at the door. A visitor in the dead of night. A mark-bearer. I didn't read that as a question. I made that more of a statement. Oh well. I open the door and the visitor strides in. It's a shady-looking young man in a uniform delinquents these days tend to wear. He smirks at me, clearly feeling superior. This place, Cujo Mansion? I got business with some Saya chick. No way you're her, huh? He narrows his eyes, staring suspiciously. She's out. Damn. That right? You guys know her, though, yeah? Would you hear me out? Introductions are quickly done. His name is Sho Nagashima, and as we'd guessed, he's got a mark. He rolls up his right sleeve to show us, and yep, the red mark is burned in. An occult freak friend said something, like, it gives you amnesia. For real? Yeah, that's right. I can't even remember my real name. You're kidding. Too calm for all that. You're kinda too calm for all that. But, bet you're pulling a fast one on me. That grates, but that reaction's normal. But, if he's not going to believe the rumors, then he had no reason to come. Why is he here then? Rumors are just that. Amnesia or dying because of some mark, that's comic book craziness. Every word of it is true. Was that a girl's voice? There's a saying, the truth is stranger than fiction. They are two sides of the same coin. Mary begins explaining. I'm sure she figured it would be the fastest way to convince him. You got some damn speaker set up somewhere, don't you? I don't take kindly to threats. He peers closely at Mary. Such a mechanism does not exist in Lord Shu. No, no way! He yelps pathetically, his eyes wide, and suddenly falls flat on his ass. It seems that despite appearances, this punk is terrified of ghosts and monsters. His tough act is likely a cover. After that, he meekly pays full attention to Mary as she speaks. He listens quietly, his face pale as she tells him about the mark and spirits. By the time she finishes explaining, his face is devoid of color. Now, Lord Shou, have you not already experienced the beginnings of a memory loss? Yeah. I don't think he's used Mary yet. His face is rather stiff. My memory's always been crap, so I thought I was imagining things. But then it started getting so bad that it was just ridiculous. I got this occult friend, yeah? Told him about my scar, the mark, and he scared the shit out of me. Showed me an article that said it was all that scar thing's fault. So now I'm here. Moe mentioned seeing an article by Saya Kujo in a magazine too. It's all because of some monster. The hell? This is crazy. Why'd this have to happen to me? Not believing it is normal. But if you don't, you'll die. If you don't want to kick the bucket, figure out how you got the mark. Even if your memory's gone bad, you should at least remember that. I'm not that far gone, thanks. I'm positive I got it in the forest by H Castle. I know I did. I mean, it does have a rumor about the place being cursed, so... we should probably ask him some more about it. Let's ask about the forest. The huge forest west of the city? Wait, doesn't everyone know that? Even kids do. But I've lost my memory. Maybe that's why I don't know about it. The place is the city's garbage dump. A bunch of nasty rumors about it. There's illegal industrial waste dumping there, like all the time. It's not just objects either. They say a black car once dumped a young woman's body there. A new mother strangled her kid there because she couldn't take care of it. There's tons more rumors like that, whether or not any of them are true. I heard some of those too. Like the lost kid who was eaten by a dog and they only found his torso. Or that a murderer hides out there and kills anyone who gets near. The two of them happily exchange stories. Apparently, while he hates ghosts, he's more than fine with this kind of stuff. I've hit up the edge of the forest a few times, but never walked in. No one with half a brain goes there. What should I ask next? It's cursed? Shou stiffens like a board. I hate that supernatural crap. Just talking about it freaks me out. What a wimp. Rumors exist for a reason. That place is a famous suicide spot. 50 people die there a year, so they say, and that's just what they find. Once there was a mass suicide, it has its fair share of grisly history. Shou's eyes are wide. He looks like he swallowed a bug. What should I ask next? Why were you there? I was obviously on my bike, man. Place is totally empty at night, so it's perfect for driving around. Riding around free as a bird helps me clear my mind. Before you ask, yes, I have my license and no illegal mods. Is that so? We don't need another person flaunting the law. One is enough. I smile. I'm gonna have trouble with that word because of how it's spelled at the moment. Wearily. Who wouldn't, though? Who would have thought this kid would be on the straight and narrow? That day I was clearing my head when my bike broke down. I stopped to check it out. Then suddenly, I've got this scar. I doubt we'll get any more out of the show. No info on the spirit, then. You haven't forgotten anything. No keeping secrets now. Quit strong-arming me. Hold your horses, I'm thinking. He's complaining, but I can see he really is combing through his memories. There was something. It wasn't a ghost or anything, but I did spot something weird. Over by the side of the road, I saw this huge man. A giant? It wasn't just some tree's shadow. Honestly, I'm not really sure. The place was pretty dark, and I only saw it for a second. It sounds pretty iffy. Is that info really reliable? I interject. In truth, there are a number of supernatural rumors set there. One happens to corroborate Lord Sho's story. The rumor of Shimi-O. It sounds like Mary has an idea. Yeah. Could you tell us more about it? Of course, Lord Yashiki. I shall tell you the story of Shimi-O, the man of the forest. Chapter 2. Shimi-O. Ugh. Hey, have you heard that rumor? That one about the weird giant man? He's covered in black splotches, so people call him Shimi-O, the spotted man of the forest. I've heard he asks everyone he meets a question. Do you like bees? A college student who heard the rumor decided to go to the forest to see. The man covered in splotches really did appear. Do you like bees? The student laughed. Yeah, sure, I like them. And then... let's raise some then. In your body. Oh. Shimi-O asks those he meets a single question, then kills them using his drill. That might be none other than the figure you saw, Lord Sho. However, I have no proof. Then we'll have to gather evidence. Let's get ourselves to the forest. Investigations require legwork. There's no hesitation in Mashita. After facing Hanahiko, he knows full well what spirits are capable of. Is this his training and experience as a police detective? Hey now, you serious? Going there in the middle of the night? You guys have totally lost it. You scared? What'd you say? I ain't no scaredy cat. Hey, old man, take me with you instead of him. If that huge guy really is some monster, I'll punch him to dust. He's easy to manipulate. You've settled on a destination. Please head to the forest by H Castle once you are ready. Your first goal is to identify the spirit that bestowed the mark.
よろしくお願いいたします。
Best wishes for your investigation. New info was added to the spirit file. The forest in Shimi-O. Yay. New chapter. Items change. All items obtained within a chapter are removed at the end. If a character brings an item, it will be added at the start. New chapter soul power. It will return to what it was at the beginning, which is 1,000 points. Alright, let's take a look at my bag, my inventory. I have a baseball bat and a baseball. Where's my letter opener? That was very useful. Guess I don't need it. Ex-detective, you don't have a mark on you. So I'm not going to bring you with me, so that way you don't get one. In case you do run into a spirit. I will bring like a Shimi-O with me. And see if he can help out. Alright, let's head out. Oh boy. Shit, why am I... Damn it, why? Joe throws himself into the passenger seat and then mumbles an endless litany of complaints. I really want to tell him to shut up, but I'm pretty sure that'll only make things worse. It's only natural for a guy his age. Hey old man, you got a smoke? I blink in surprise. A cigarette? I instinctively put my hand in my pocket, but then I come to my senses. Not old enough for that yet. Shut up, I'm 19 already. It's fine. 19. But you're still in high school. Now I've done it. I'm overcome with regret the instant I say it, but I can't take it back now. Excuse me for repeating a grade. Looks like I touched on a sore subject, even though that wasn't my intention. The atmosphere in the car was bad enough, and now I've made it worse. I need to change the subject. So are you in a club or anything? You look pretty fit. So maybe baseball or... Yeah, I played. But I quit. My emergency save just swerved into dangerous territory. Broke my knee. Too many laps. Coach kept saying I had a bad attitude or looked at him funny. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? I don't care about that shit. I couldn't really get into it under that shitty coach anyway. I think I know now why he rides his motorcycle alone in the mountains. But if he came to Kyojo Mansion after a setback like that... seriously frustrating. He keeps up a string of swearing for a while. Anyone would act the same way. Anyone would swear up a storm, but keep going down the same path anyway. Down this dark, uncertain road that only leads to death. Well... We arrive at the forest by H Castle. I stop the car near where Sho says he saw the man, and we enter the forest. All the guideposts on the path are faded, their paint peeling off. It looks hardly traversed, just as Sho and Mashita said. We walk a while until we come to a large arch marking the start of a hiking trail. It's rusted over, and with the peeling paint, it doesn't seem to have been touched up. The letters have faded and are mostly illegible. Carefully reading it, it says, "Welcome to the lush and romantic wood timberland." Murder, huh? Coincidence, that's all. It's just because it's way old and faded. Come on, old man, let's go already. We pass under the arch and enter the forest. Well, before that, I want to look around. Hey, what's this? It's wooden table and benches. The weather-beaten table and benches are clearly damaged and rotten in places. Okay. I peek underneath the table and find something stuck there. Worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Hey! I got an upgrade. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. The wooden trash container. I don't think it's been used in a long time. There's no garbage littered around either. I'm gonna rummage through it anyway. I feel around inside the container, but nothing inside. Alright. Let's head on in. We continue down the path a short while before we come across something unexpected. It's a grave marker. It was probably put there to honor those who commit suicide here. It might not be a bad idea to say a quick prayer for those who ended their suffering that way. Well, yeah, might as well. Something written on the magic marker. Say the opposite of the truth, you'll be followed. Okay. Say the opposite of the truth, and you will be followed. Gotcha. Show scowls to cover how his face is deathly pale. You'll be followed? Hell's with that? Damn it. Who scribbled dumbass graffiti? Just off to the side, I notice a faint trail. Discover the entrance to the Beast Trail. Looks like there's a path over there, too. Hey, old man, try to keep up. The moonlight doesn't reach the Beast Trail that branches off the hiking trail, so we're in gloom. The trees are thick on both sides. We'd get lost if I didn't have a flashlight. Just then, there are footsteps close by, from the brush. Hold on, did you hear footsteps too? I hear footsteps again. They seem to be getting closer. Then... What? A man appears from the bushes. He looks horribly exhausted. Don't startle me like that. You shouldn't stand around in the dark. What are you doing? The man falls silent. I think he realized he already knows the answer. Ashita did say this place is a famous spot for suicide. I just can't do it anymore. I worked myself to the bone at a job I don't even want. And you just bring another man home. How dare you? The nerve. He holds his head in his hands. He suddenly starts kicking a tree and yelling. A rapid stream of swear words flows out of his mouth. He seems to be the type that goes crazy when he's upset. Huh? Hey, could you tell me? How much nerve do you have to do that, huh? Stop him. Death invites death. I hear that voice again. Stop him. Does that mean I should dissuade him? If you've got something to say, just spit it out. Live or die. Alrighty. Calm him down. Sympathize. Silently listen. I can't I gotta silently listen to see if he has any more information. It would be bad if he went berserk here. I'll just have to hear him out. But it seems the man misinterprets my silence. Oh, do you feel the same way? Of course you do. You're here in this force, after all. Huh? What did she think I was doing? Working myself sick, but stuck with it anyway. And for whose sake? I even bought her a purse on our anniversary last year. Damn it. Then she goes and sees another man. The man curses the darkness. He's completely lost it. I should probably avoid any tactless interjections or flattery. Hey, you there. Was it me? What did you think? Clear this up for me. Did I do something wrong? I want to get out of this conversation. What? The man's gaze darts around nervously, and he mutters quietly. Could it be that creepy guy? He checks around on full alert. Satisfied that no one's there, he resumes speaking. I'm sure she'd just laugh. She'd just laugh if she heard I was dead, hanging off her asshole lover. But when I think about it, I know it's strange. Why do I have to make her happy, but it causes me such pain? It's ridiculous. I'm done with it. No way am I gonna die for an idiot like that. That's right. I'm sure I can still. The man looks down at his feet, then glances up at me. We could still start over fresh, right? Sure, if you work hard. Yeah, those are both good answers, but right now I think it's impossible. Yeah, I agree. I've lived this long, it's too late for me. I'll die sometime soon, even if it's not tonight. I'll endure it until then. Okay. Safe. I don't know what you've been through, but you should rethink it. Honestly, though, you look like you'll be fine. His expression changes as if he's remembered something. I saw a strange man while I was wandering around out here. His body was covered with black splotches. You think he's sick? He kept staring at me. It was creepy. If you're heading back, be careful. A man covered in splotches. Mary brought up some rumors about a man like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The name's Masao Kimura. If we ever meet again? The man scratches his head and smiles a bit. Let me buy you a drink or something. Well, see you. We don't talk long with Masao before he leaves. New info was added to the spirit file. Damn, what a pain in the ass. Guys like that should hurry up and die. For some reason I want to slap him in the face. Just because he doesn't like the other guy. The beast trial continues onward. Let's return to our investigation. I'm going to back up and continue going this way. As we continue through the dense forest, a pained cry suddenly echoes among the trees. There's a pattern on the tree trunk. There's an arm-like pattern on the bark. Is this even a natural occurrence? No, it's not. I look around the tree and find a talisman on the exact opposite side of the tree from the pattern. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Alright. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Cool. Let's continue moving forward. Anything here? No? What's this? It's a grave marker placed to honor suicide victims. Something's written in Sanskrit, but the letters are blurry. It just looks like a stain. Off to the side, I notice a thin trail. Found the beast trail. Thought so. There's one here too. Come on, let's go. I follow Shu into the brush. The bushes. Haha. Shu spouts something and stumbles, falling backwards onto me. At the same time, every single hair in my body stands on end. I quickly look down and find something is clinging onto my ankle. Its expression anguished. It seems eager to speak to me, but its voice is incredibly hard to decipher. Bad? I don't get it. This place... pitch black. Can't see anything. What's it saying? Wait, that grave marker said to say the opposite of the truth. But what's the opposite of the truth? Does that mean I'm supposed to lie? Live or die. Hey, wait. Are you... something... less... too? No. Reach out to them. I am. Looks sad and lonely. Right. Only the dead are here. I have no idea what I answered to. I hear another voice at my feet. Am I dead? I don't believe it. I don't understand. Tell me. Am I dead? Think hard. Deny it. No way. I still have to... suffer? Looks sad and lonely. I hear yet another voice at my feet. Someone, please listen. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. I'm alive. Sure, you're alive. That's right, I'm alive. I'm alive. The voice sounds like it passes through me and is then sucked into the ground. The next thing I know, the shadow clutching at my ankle is gone. Okay. It's a little harsh. Sho stands there, his face deathly pale. Ugh, no way. I saw it. God, it was so clear. It's okay, it's over now. Right. Old man? What? You're awesome. Well, he's certainly straightforward. Sure, let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going forward. I see a box here. There's a wooden box that probably used to contain a beehive. Okay. I open the box and find a metal tool inside. A crowbar. Huh? What's this doing here? Yeah. Why not grab it? Sure. It's now in my collection of tools. Okay. I'm gonna go down to the first, branching path. The light was just on. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I go to open the door and my hand gets coated with a sticky liquid. It smells sweet. Is this honey? Why would there be honey on a doorknob? Mystified, I step inside the cottage. How about that? It's clean. We could spend a night here easy. I ignore Show's rambling and take a good look around the cottage. Not sure why, but something feels off. It takes me 2 seconds to figure it out. It's too clean. Huh? Show looks at me startled. Don't you think it's strange? Why would a building that's been abandoned for so long be this clean inside? Don't even have to look to know his face just turned 3 shades whiter. You're saying someone lives here? I don't know for sure, but it's probably someone... It's possible someone comes here occasionally. That or... I immediately start shining my flashlight on places of interest. What do you think is in this bag? It's pretty big. How should I know? If you're so interested in it, why don't you open it already? Show gives me the go-ahead, so I open up the burlap sack. Before I can stop it, it loses its balance and topples to the floor. Show's eyes open wide, aghast. Yeah. What rolls out onto the floor is a corpse. A woman. What's with that body? Her body is drilled through with countless holes. A sharp, cylindrical tool must have gouged them. Even odder, her whole body appears to be covered in liquid. A thick, sweet scent fills the air, strong enough to make you want to cough. Is this honey? Honey? On a corpse? Why? He's not really asking me, obviously. There's no way I'd know. All I do know is we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's hurry and search the rest of the cottage. What? You're gonna look around? What are we gonna do about this? He's not expecting us to take it, is he? Close the bag and put it back. That's all we can do. Come on, help me out. Hey, this isn't the time to be freaking out. Who's freaking out? Sweating profusely, we managed to get the job done. We still need to search the rest of the cottage. New info was added to the spirit file. Corpse in the cottage. Alright, let's look around, see what I can find. I remove the lid and look inside, but all I find is dust. I peek through a crack to see if anything inside, but it seems to be empty. Okay, I have a few places of interest. I flip the switch at the base of the light bulb, but it doesn't turn on. Maybe it's broken. It's an old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Make hive, new body, smear honey all over, ferment honey, get stinky liquid. Drawn to smell, honeybee, enter hive. Interesting. So I will take that. Useful information, yes. Tear out the page. Honeybee Family Notes 1. What's this one? An old notebook. The cover says Honeybee Family Notes. Honeybees are our friends. Make them amable with medicine from the sprayer. If they get mad, pay attention to the direction the hive is facing. Awakened honey bees leave the hives in the direction of the sun. That looks like some useful information. Should I rip out and take it with me? Yeah. Draw the page. Got Honeybee Family Notes 2. Okay. Over here we have all of drugs are all in line. The labels say Night Night. Most of the bottles are empty. I shake each one, and luckily I find one that still has some left inside. Got Night Night. Okay. That might come in handy. It's a metal toolbox. There's a thin layer of dust built up on the outside. No one has touched it for a long time. It's locked. There's no way to open it. Alright, let's use that crowbar. Take out the crowbar and shove it under the lid of the toolbox. Put pressure on it, using it as a lever. Lever. The toolbox pops open. Got sprayer. Now I can use a variety of drugs. Ha! For bees. Manipulators will themselves be manipulated. What's that thing? This sudden voice makes me jump, but I shake it off and turn towards him. It's a tool that spreads chemicals and pesticides. You put the container of drugs in here and then do this. I quickly demonstrate how it works. Cho scratches his face. His brow furrowed. You sure know a lot, old man. I'll let you handle it then. And now I'm suddenly in charge of it. When I want to spray a drug, I'll have to choose which drug to use. But is this thing really that hard to figure out? I've never seen it before either, but I still knew how to use it right away. New info was added to the spirit file. Obtained a sprayer. Well, with that, I think I'm going to leave it here for now, and we'll finish exploring the forest in the next video. So until then, see you guys.